Good morning, guys. It's Monday, the 20th of May, and I'm on the FTSE 100. So, as always, I will give the analysis behind the trade. I'll talk you through trade management, and we'll have a look at how the trade works out. So, for this one, I'm actually a little bit late to the party, if I'm being honest. I missed a setup from 11:05. Well, I didn't actually miss it, I talked myself out of it. Just because the way it was setting up, I didn't quite have enough confluences to get me into the trade, and then I just had to watch as the market absolutely collapsed without me being in the setup. So the market rejected up at this key level, 355, all the way down, nice pullback, nice rejection, all the way down, breaks below this zone, nice pullback, started to get rejection once again. So this trade is basically looking to line up with the bearish trend that has been setting up all day. Now, it's a very strong bearish trend. We've rejected from some pretty key levels. On the daily time frame, we could be setting up into a big old double top. So I'm kind of looking at it, hoping that it's going to be a strong bearish day overall, which will at least help us get back down into this zone down here. Now, we will go over this and why I'm looking at these zones in the daily time frame as the market starts to hopefully break down. Potentially some support going to come in here at this strong spike, but as I've mentioned, I'm just hoping we're going to see a nice breakdown, a nice test into this zone, a nice simple trade on a very bearish day. So with this one, actually what I want to go over is I got an email. This is one of the things I actually get asked all the time. So I got an email asking about when is a good time to go from trading to trading full time. Now, usually, I want to point out actually, so the email that I got, I'm not talking about this person. So if you're watching this video, I'm not looking to pick on you. I get asked all the time, when is a good time to move into trading full time? Now, usually the question comes alongside, how much money do I need to trade full time? That's not really the right question. I'm going to go over the sort of things you should consider and the things that I consider to be really important, but it doesn't really come down to a certain amount of money. It comes down to a lot of different sort of psychological aspects. So if you imagine demo account trading as sort of down here, then you've got live trading. You know, you start to get the psychological pressures, you start to see those stresses, you start to make stupid mistakes. Trading full-time, and I mean full-time as in it's your full-time income and you have bills. So it's different if, let's say, you're maybe a student and you're staying with your parents still and you're trading full-time. That's different. But if you are talking about going from just trading to then trading full-time to pay your bills, so to keep the roof over your head, to pay for your car, your petrol, bills, everything like that. It's like going from demo to trading live to trading full-time, because what you have to understand is that as a trader, you're going to have lean months. It's just going to happen. When you have a lean month, you have to be able to have enough money in your account that you can draw down on your account. So if you have a drawdown from trading for the month, you then have to be able to also have another drawdown of you taking out money to live. Now, if you've also had, I just want to keep my eye on this trade because it is running quite nicely. If you've also had or you're having a drawdown for the month. So let's say you're 2 weeks into the month, you're having a drawdown, and the previous month you've already had a drawdown. You need to have enough money, not only to survive, so to continue paying your bills, but also for your mind not to start saying things like, oh, if we don't make money this month, we're screwed. Or, oh, I'm in this trade, I just want to quickly jump out of this trade and take profit because, I need to start making money. Those thoughts are the ones that are going to start coming in, and they absolutely slam you. It takes a lot of time to get used to that because you have to accept the fact that you are dealing with uncertainty. There's no way to change it. You're dealing with uncertainty. You have to become comfortable with uncertainty. Now, the best way I suggest it is done is to make sure you have a trading account which on an average month, so what you're seeing over 6 months to a year, on an average month you're seeing enough that's going to cover all your bills and then some. You also need to have an account whereby if you have a drawdown and you have to take money out of it, it's still going to be fine. It's not going to start affecting your trading. It's not going to start affecting the money that you are making. So I'm just continuing to keep my eye on this trade. Now, what I would also suggest is having a cushion. So the markets are always changing, and there's nothing to say also that you're not going to be trading. Okay, so I've closed out the trade, £506 profit in, sort of 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So absolutely fantastic. Okay, now quickly back to what I was saying. You should have some sort of cushion because the markets are always changing. Also, as a human, it's very easy to make mistakes. So let's say I make loads of mistakes and I start having crap time of it and I start to blow my account. I need to have a cushion because if I just blow my account and I have nothing, I'll lose my house. Yeah, I'll lose my car. I'll have to sell my car. I'll have to start selling the crap in my house to try and pay my bills. I suggest you have at least 6 months of bills stored. So if the worst comes to the worst, you've got 6 months to figure out what the hell you're going to do. If you don't have that, again, if you start having drawdowns, you're going to have lots and lots of stress. Those are the sort of things that I suggest that you think about. They're all very important. It's not just about, okay, I've got 200 grand, just got an inheritance of 200 grand. I want to be a full-time trader. If you can't make money trading a demo account, or if you can't make money trading a pound a point, you're not going to be able to trade using a £200,000 account. You're just going to give it all to the broker very, very quickly. It's more about, once you can trade effectively, increasing the stresses slowly and learning how to deal with the stresses slowly, because they are a whole new level of stress. It is just the way it is. And I'd suggest spending as much time as you can not trading full time. So building your account up as much as possible, building your savings up as much as possible, giving yourself all of the cushions, all of the safety nets that you possibly can, because all it's doing is taking away the stress. Yeah, that's what you want to do as a trader, as much as possible. So those are the considerations. It's not necessarily about the monetary value of your trading account, but your trading account, you can't quit your job with a 10 grand trading account. Sorry, you just can't. Yeah, it's just not going to be possible. When you start getting up to tens of thousands of pounds, then yeah, potentially if you're making good percentage returns every month and you can see you're paying all your bills and there's going to be a little bit left over each time, then yeah, that's when you start to consider it. But beware, there's going to be another step in the psychology, which I don't really hear many people talking about that. They just, usually it's, you teach yourself how to trade, you trade successfully, and you ride off into the sunset. That's not the case. There's a whole nother level of stress to come when you first make the change. Okay, so daily time frame. Move up, huge rejection, pressed up, rejection coming into the day, missed that first sort of nice bearish movement, which was really frustrating, but managed to get in on the second leg. Looking at it, potentially a double top. We'd rejected underneath multiple key zones for me. So one, huge move down, pullback, huge move down, pullback, rejection, nice clean run on the way down. Happy to get in, and it was just a nice, easy bearish movement. Okay, so hopefully, as always, guys, that was helpful. I think it was about £505, £510. I hope you're all having a great trading week. I'm James Orr, and thank you.